Alright, the Rocket League World Championship predictions. So this video won't come out until during the wildcards, after they already started, but I am recording this beforehand. Alright, so I don't know anything. I don't know who wins. I don't know anything about it. But that's it. Let's just get right into it. I already know what I'm doing here. Alright, there might be a couple upsets. You know what? And I don't know necessarily like what these games are like. I don't know if they're best of fives or best of sevens. We're just gonna like, if I do like 3-0 and it turns out the best of sevens, I still think that team's gonna win. To just preface that right there. So I know for sure. Oh, sorry. I know for sure V1 is winning. I'm gonna see. I don't know much about Bravado, alright, but I do know I love CJ, and Renegades. So it might be a little biased, but we'll say Renegades takes it. Dignitas, they're kind of slouchers right now, but they take that. SSG, they sweep the club. Don't care. Carmen Corps, the team that reverse swept G2 in the upper bracket of London Major, they clap 0-1. Pioneers, in an upset, take down whoever Veloce is. I think they're Mina. Secret, yeah. They take out Semper. Oh, not 33. Optic takes out Verde. Alright. And also, these teams got to pick who they face. So these are all who they drafted to face. And obviously Verde got stuck with Optic, so alright. Round two. Well, first, V1 takes out Secret. As much as I love Pioneers, SSG takes them out. Dig take out Renegades in a surprisingly close match. Ooh, Optic and Carmine Core. Or Carmine Core, however you want to pronounce it. Optic, Carmine. Optic swept endpoints, I think, at London. But Carmine Core is better than endpoint, isn't it? Aren't they? I don't know. We'll do Carmine in a close 3-2 series. Alright. Semper takes Orlando Pirates. Veloce beats the club. We'll say 3-2. Bravado beats the Gladiators. 0-1 beats Verde. Alright. Down to... And just so you guys know, this is also a wild card. This is, I think, Thursday to Sunday. And then Monday's a break, and then the main event takes place Tuesday to that Sunday, I believe. So I did not mean to go into Swiss results. So we're gonna come here, and V1 is going to beat Carmine. SSG is going to beat Dig. We'll save those middle ones for last. Let's say the Pirates beat Verde, and the club beats Gaiman. Alright, these middle ones. Optic and 0-1. Well, first, the Pioneers beat Semper. Okay, Renegades beat Bravado. So can they beat Veloce? I don't know much about the MENA teams or like, the South American teams. I know a little bit about the OCE teams like Renegades and Pioneers. Obviously, I watch NA and EU. I'll say Optic beats 0-1. CJ continues pulling. Pioneers beats Semper. and Secret beats Bravado. Sure. Throw out little wild predictions there, why not? Oh, I'm sorry, Pioneers. But, Carmine beats you. Sorry, Renegades. Optic beats you. So you both play it close. Dig and Secret. All incredibly close matches. Club beats Semper. Bravado beats Orlando. No. O1 beats Veloce. Oh. Sorry, Renegades. I'll have Pioneers doing it again. And then just to throw in a little... I don't know how much of a surprise it's going to be, but the club beats Secret. Alright, so that's the wild card down. So if we come here to Swiss results, version 1 takes all of their matches, Space Station takes all of their matches, both qualify. Yeah. Alright, main event. Main event. Alright, what do we got here in the main event? Moist and 01, Furia, V1, BDS, Optic, Falcons, Carmine Core, G2 in the club, Endpoint and Space Station, Phased, Pioneers, NRG, Dignitas. Oh boy. So let's start here. First off, are they best of sevens? Yeah, they're best of sevens. I think Moist takes 01. I think V1 takes Furia. Oh, I'm sorry, Optic. Well, actually, BDS kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Like, at least recently they suck. So maybe Optic stands a bit of a chance? If BDS doesn't bounce back... You know what? Just to throw out a crazy prediction there. Say Optic beats BDS. And Falcons beats Carmine. Now this is... Let's just continue here. Well, V1 beat Moist / Queso every single time they met in the beginning of every LAN or event. But do they do it again? Do they beat Moist again? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I think V1 will continue railing Moist, even though Moist beat them at London. Sure, I'll give him that. And I'm sorry, Optic. They'll keep it close though, but Falcons will beat Optic. Alright, let's move over here for the time being. G2 in the club. G2. Endpoint and SSG. SSG. I'll say Face takes it forward. NRG and Dignitas. NRG is like BDS. They're in a situation where they kind of sucked recently, and everyone's hoping they bounce back somehow. I didn't have BDS bouncing back. But NRG will. And unfortunately, they're only bounced back to lose to FaZe. G2 will beat SSG. Down here, Club and Endpoint. Oh boy. Endpoint will beat the Club. Dig will beat Pioneers. And then... Oh god. See, Endpoint's kind of good, and NRG is kind of like, you know? So it would be nice for them to qualify for Worlds, or the main event of Worlds, I should say. They're already in it. But they are in the main event. What am I talking about? Oh my god. The playoff down here. Down here, where it says Grand Finals, that bracket. Um, well, this is a rematch from Wildcard, I believe, right? But I think SSG will still take them. Goodbye, Dignitas. They just don't make it. Energy endpoint. You know what? I'll say Energy takes it. Alright. I'll believe in that right there. And then we got this. I think Furia will beat 01. And I think Carmine will beat BDS. Moist will beat Carmine Core. And Furia will beat Optic. All close matches. Close matches. Alright. V1. Alright, so this is playoff now. This is the final day. This is like championship. This is like World Championship Sunday, I think. G2 and Moist right off the bat, too. This might just be my G2 bias coming out. But as much as Moist fights, and as much as they scratch and claw to try to get there, and I'm sorry, Charlie, because I love Moist Critical. I love Moist Esports, I do. But I think, I know they're 1-1 in the games against each other, and I know at the Winter Major they faced each other, and Moist / Queso at the time did take the bracket reset. But, you know, that's just how it is. I'm sorry, but I think G2 won. But if Moist wins, I won't be mad at it. If G2 loses to any team, I would want it to be Moist. I would. V1 and SSG, oh my god. SSG. FaZe and Furia? FaZe. Sorry, NRG, but Falcons beats you. Falcons overwhelms you. Falcons catches you off guard. But if NRG wins up to this point and they beat Falcons, good on them. You know, they deserve it. SSG. And this here is the match I wanted to see in London. And I don't know how I got it to be like this. But you know what? This is the match I wanted to see in London. I wanted to see G2 and Team Falcons face each other so badly. But G2 just got reverse swept twice. And maybe that in turn ruins their confidence and they lose early on here and never get to this point. That's a possibility. It'll be really sad to see. But, you know what? G2 and Falcons? Oh my god. I know people rate Falcons a lot. I know people rate Falcons highly and think Falcons is going to go to grand finals at least, if not win the entire thing. Oh god. G2 bias. Sure, you can call me G2 bias, but you know what? I deal with G2 goal explosion. You might call me, and G2 wheels and a G2 player banner. You might call me G2 bias, but and a G2 decal for my cars for Fennec and Octane. I believe. No, I think I have it for Octane and Dominus, but still. Might be G2 bias, but I think G2 will take Falcons. It'll be hard fought, very close games, but grand finals is all NA in my fantasy bracket, I suppose. And it would really suck if I had SSG lose. And honestly, if this did occur, I would not be mad at either team winning. And if I put G2, it's a G2 bias. SSG fans, I don't know, get mad. Oh god, this is really tough to call because I love both of these teams. That was not meant to type. That was just on impulse. That was just on impulse. Wouldn't that be a sight right there? Wouldn't that be a sight? Honestly though, my grand finals is such a toss-up for me. If it ever did occur like this, oh my god. And obviously if Falcons makes it this far, honestly this whole thing right here, it's just a toss-up. It's coin flip every single match. You never know who's going to win any of these matches right here. V1 could beat SSG, Furia could beat FaZe, Moist could beat G2, NRG could beat Falcons miraculously somehow. Any of these can go on either way. Honestly, this whole thing, this whole World Championship is hard to predict because anyone can beat anyone. Anyone can upset anyone up here in the wild card. Anyone can upset someone here. Anyone can get here. This is open for any two teams. Any two teams in this event. Ooh. But yeah, bias maybe. But right there. I hope they bounce back. I do. But, you know, whoever ends up winning world championships deserves it. And that's it.